Jim, after a fairly even first half, based on possession and chances in the second half, you must be bitterly disappointed not to come away with 3 points.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, but I was looking forward to this game tonight. They're a good side, a good footballing side. We knew they'd make us think a little bit more than what we traditionally have to, in the way they play the game. I thought we started really well. First half of the first half, the better side, some good chances, and they had more possession the second half of the first half. And the moment they came, I wouldn't say it was a clear cut, but the boy took it fantastically well. Opened his body up and put it in the top corner from 15 yards. He's a good player, but from our perspective, the boy can't get out. There's 3 players round one down there. They could take a hit for your team, foul, take a yellow card, stop him getting out. That's where the goal come from. He got a run on the back foot and said it to Goodson. But we didn't apply ourselves like I wanted to. The game was from the back line to the front line. It was the distance was far too big for too long, which suited them. And they was wide open on their turnover as well, and I just thought a mixture of bad decisions and bad technique, bad passing, let us down in the first half. And I actually think, I ain't said this too much this season, but I just think a couple of the boys probably let us down a little bit as well, defensively. Letting the boys run off them. It was man for man all over the pitch, really, through the thirds. And if your man runs forward, you have to run with him. If he's going to put a cross in, you have to stop the cross. We identified that and got into him with that information, that detail at half time. And second half, it was like the Alamo. How we've not scored, I don't know, but I do, to be fair. It's a mixture of bad finishing, fantastic goalkeeping and bad decisions. But look, that's football. It's a positive that they've reacted positively from a half time when they weren't that bad in the first half. The subs made a really good impact again. Curtis Thompson was outstanding again when he came on. He looked dangerous. Another great goal line clearance from him though. Disappointing to draw. We've got to be after that.
Yeah, like you say, I think you look at the first half and started well and then back into the game, but the second half it was very rarely out of their half, and the amount of chances we created, like you say, was we could beat Hill and Knight and list them. Is that a concern, or is it something that you're happy that they're still creating the chances? Because we create a lot of chances in a lot of games.
We do, yeah. We do create a lot of chances. I think we've got the 2 top goal scorers in the league. I think we're the top goal scorers in the league. So we create a lot of chances, but we score a lot of goals too. You got to be realistic. We ain't gonna score 4 or 5 goals every game. What I will say is that's 2 games now where we ain't took chances at home. The last 2, it's not a concern. It's just frustrating. There's quality in the side. The goals will come. I've no doubt about that. My concern, if I'm really honest, is bits of that first half and 1-0. What was it? 4 or 5 minutes left of the half. The game management, take a foul for the team, take a yellow card, stop him turning. 3 players, I just need one to do it. Your team just needs one to do it. Stop him doing that, defend the free kick, get in at half time, right the wrongs, move on, win the game. That's my frustration, to be honest with you. We make it difficult for ourselves, and giving them a goal, it becomes harder to score because they get more men behind the ball, they get deeper. But saying that, like I say, we've had enough chance there to win 3 games, and that's not an exaggeration.
Is that the challenge? Is that something that you'll be working on and making sure that we sustain it, and we don't have those periods of the game? Because like you say, when we're good, we're very, very good, and it's just making sure those periods last a little bit longer. Yeah,
I think that's been a consistent message from me. We have to be at it, and you change the tone, you make sure it's not monotone, the same noise level, same decibels. You try your tricks and flick it, but ultimately, the players have got to understand every game we're there to be shot at, top of the league. You're there to be shot at. We should have won that game tonight, and we haven't. And the manner in which we've got things right in the first half and not taking chances second half, is frustrating. There's no two ways about it. It's frustrating, but you know, you can't say we've got a problem with scoring goals. We're one of the top goal scorers in the league. It'll come.
Like you say, there's a few games in hand, but early in the season, still top of the league and a quick turnaround against another side that have had some good results against some good teams in St Ives. Will be coming here and will pose a different type of threat, but will be a threat.
Yeah, great side. I mean, look, let's say that as well. Quorn offered a big threat tonight as well. Before we go on to St Ives, Quorn offered a big threat. You know, they came in, had a go, and when we got on top, they put their bodies on the line. I think there was most of the team was on the floor, and they're a fit side as well. Most of the team was on the floor, which shows they'd give absolutely everything. So credit to Quorn as well. I want to finish on that. Credit to Quorn, they're a good side. But from our perspective, you know, we have to be really aggrieved we haven't won that. Going on to St Ives, you know, he's my old manager, Ricky. It's my old club. I think they're in the top half. They certainly were recently. I think they're in the top half. They've done really well. Had a great season. They struggled last year. Some great recruitment from Ricky again. He's found some gems again. We've got to dust ourselves off, get our recovery right. Without the cliches, make a game plan. You know, try and get food players back for Saturday if we can, and try and pick up 3 points.